Hi guys, RAUL7 here. Welcome to episode 2 of our Arsenal save in Football Manager 2020. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I certainly am, even though I haven't had too much chance to play it yet. But I have been trying to get my fingers into all aspects of the game. One thing I have forgot to do is to change the skin. Obviously you would have seen that at the end of my previous video, because I mentioned about as you're adding kits, photo packs, you name it, all your graphics for the game, as you add those, if you change your skin, it would obviously update it. And one thing that I have been downloading recently is the new face packs, and I've been using the scope ones from FM Scout, so make sure you check that out. I really like them. They fit in this little box. That's the only problem I have with this skin, the Football Manager skin, is the fact that the faces of the players are so small. I know FM3 mentioned it in his video earlier. He likes to see the players big, and I do too. So it'd be interesting to see what skins come out that obviously show that. And if you know any, let me know in the comment section, guys. But I do like these pictures, and obviously it's updated with all the players in their new kits as well. So obviously we've got Pepe, Martinelli, who wasn't in the previous face pack that I used, which was the cutouts, which I was contemplating keeping, but because they didn't have the updated faces, obviously I wanted to get a new one and decided to choose this one, which I'm happy with. One thing I did forget to mention in the previous episode as well, guys, is the fact that I needed to choose my captain. I can't remember if there's any place where I choose it here. I can't remember where to find it. I looked into dynamics and that, couldn't find it. But I have decided to make David Luiz the captain of Arsenal. He's got 17 for leadership. Obviously he's one of our best defenders, so he's going to play every single week. Unlike Xhaka, which I'm not sure of at the moment. He is a good player on the game, better than he is in real life, if I am honest. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So to make it a smoother ride, he didn't really agree with me, but I've made him the vice captain. David Luiz is our first choice captain, and hopefully it'll work. In terms of the league so far, we've only played one game, because obviously remember I wanted to come in for this Man United game, and this was the game against Southampton. As you can see, we absolutely dominated the game. 59% possession, 25 shots, 14 on target. That is one thing that we do still need to improve on. We are creating a lot of chances, we are having a lot of shots on goal. Most of them are coming on target, but we are struggling to find the back of the net. So that is something that we need to improve on. Guendouzi got man of the match in that game, scored an absolute beauty right on half time. So we finished that game 1-0, and obviously we've got Man United in the next game. And I'm going to stick with a formation that I decided to go with, and this is this very controversial 4-4. Well, it is a 4-4-2 technically, or a 4-2-4, or 2-2-2-2-2, whatever way you want to call it. I did briefly mention it in the previous episode. But I wanted to try a tactic that was similar to what I use, style of football that I like to play, but something a bit different. Obviously, football nowadays, everyone likes to play with their fullbacks proper going forwards. I do like playing with wingers, but I've done it so they're tucking in. And I do like playing with Aubameyang and Lacazette up front, so I wanted to incorporate that as well. Obviously, players in the middle of the park are key, so I decided to go with a deep line playmaker so he could tuck into this area when the guys are bombing forward. And then we've got Guendouzi playing as a Mazzella, because obviously he can then go side to side. So again, when these players are pushing forward, he can cover these areas if nobody else has done it. And yeah, but obviously he can also attack, go forward, push towards the edge of the box, like he done in the last game to score that beautiful goal that he did. So yeah, let's get stuck into the game against Man U. I'm going to first pick the team, and one of the problems we've got is the fact that Lacazette has picked up an injury. So I'm going to kind of shuffle this around a little bit by playing Mesut Ozil in this area here. I'm going to leave Aubameyang, just to be a bit different, I'm going to leave Aubameyang on the left-hand side. Obviously, this player will cut inside here anyway, so what I'm going to do is bring on Pepe. Even though he's not fully fit yet, I'm going to bring him there. And as you can see, we have got a lot of injuries, a lot of players that can't play, so I'm going to have to fill this spot with a player from our under 23s or under 18s. It's going to need to be a forward because we've not got any forwards on the bench. So who have I got? Because a lot of players have gone out on loan. Alfie Matthews, Sam Greenwood, they're all ineligible, they can't play. This guy can play. Don't even know who he is. Attacking midfielder. Don't really need him. Jordy McAnuff, he can play as a striker. I think it's going to be him. This guy's ineligible as well. Yeah, I'm going to go for Jordy McAnuff because he is a good player. I don't think he's ever going to be ready for the Arsenal side, but that's what we're going for today. We've got Leno in goal, Socrates and David Luiz in defence, Maitland-Niles on the left. He played very well in the last game. Chambers on the right, Guendouzi, Xhaka in the middle, Mesut behind Aubameyang with Saka as an inside winger, and Pepe as an inside forward. So let's go ahead, let's start this game. Fingers crossed we can get a victory here today. And I hope our first, because last season when I was playing some of the other series, every time I played live, I done shockingly. I'm hoping that my formation isn't too adventurous and has a negative effect on today's game. I'm going to be assertive, go out there, give our fans their money's worth. I'm doing tunnel interviews. I'm trying to do as many interviews. Don't normally do the press conferences. Normally leave them to the assistant, but I'm trying to do them as much as possible. Big deal around. Yeah, let's go for that one. Are you hopeful Mesut Ozil's recent good form? Mesut got the assist in the previous game, so hopefully he's been playing really well, and I want to see him keep it up. You've left Lucas Touré. Is that due to his recent injury problems? He's not ready to start this match, which is true. And let's get this game underway. So we've got a corner early in the game. Ozil whips the ball in the box. It's headed clear. David Luiz picks it up. And surprisingly, this formation has been very good defensively. Saka looking for Xhaka. Get him. What a start. I think he's trying to make a statement because he wants to be captain. But vice-captain Granit Xhaka with an early goal. It's our first home game of the season. Saka with a good chance to get the ball across. Found Xhaka on the edge of the box. It was blocked, but he got the rebound with De Gea on the floor, and it was inevitable that it was going to go in. But this formation, I really, really do like it so far. I've played ones similar in the past. What a start! Aubameyang playing on the left side of what would normally be a front two. But he's playing on his own, and what a superb finish. David Luiz with a throw, and that's one thing I do need to play with because my centre-backs are taking the throw-ons at the moment. But Aubameyang's shot was too hard for De Gea. He got his hand to it, but it weren't enough. They're dominating the game, and it's been a great start so far. The Man U on the attack, Luke Shaw whipping the long ball over top. David Luiz heads it clear. Guendouzi on the ball. Goal scorer in the last game. Ozil now in the centre. Looking for Pepe. Great ball to Saka, who flicks it down to Aubameyang, who's lost the ball. Rashford now on the attack. And this formation is great, but it could leave us, because we're playing high up the pitch as well, it could leave us open to the long balls and counter attacks. But it'd be good to see what happens. We have defended well so far in the previous game and today so far as well, apart from that one chance. But Maitland-Niles wins the ball back. He's playing very well as a left wing back, even though it's not his role. Now Aubameyang hits the post and scores from the rebound. We lead 3-0 after 23 minutes. And it's safe to say that this formation is working superbly. Maitland-Niles, great interception there. Saka with a great cross, and Aubameyang. 2 rebounds we've scored in this game, so we've been quite lucky so far, but obviously we've done well to create the chances. One of the things that I was saying beforehand that we needed, don't tell me that's offside. No, that's on. One of the things I did say before is that we need to improve on our finishing, because we were having plenty of chances but they weren't going in. Surprisingly in this game, 11 shots, We've only hit the target 4 times, and 3 times it's gone in the back of the net. We're nearly at half time. Is there going to be any more action in this half? David De Gea hits the ball long, and Chambers, well, I thought he won the ball back, but he lost it to Rashford, plays it across, and a great, well, I thought Leno saved that, but the ref said differently, and it looks like we're going in at half time, leading 3-0, 16 shots to 6, dominating possession, struggled in their half, which I'm surprised with, because obviously we've got Ozil further forward. But yeah, I'm happy with that performance so far, and I'm going to let the boys know it. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. This is the stage of the season where we've had a hard pre-season. I want to be positive with the players, keep their morale up. David De Gea, it looks like they're, well, lining up like we normally do for the short pass with the defenders. Delafou, one of the signings for Man United. I forgot to say that the transfer window passed. We didn't make any signings. We've let a lot of players go out on loan. And I'm going to make some changes now because some of these players haven't played in a while, especially Nicolas Pepe. He's also sitting on the yellow card. So I'm going to take him off for... I'm going to bring on Ceballos because I need to bring his fitness up. And because he's playing as like an inside forward, so he'll be able to push up a bit more. So I want to put him there. So obviously we're not playing Reece Nelson as a winger. And then I also want to take off... Can Nelson, if it lets me have a look, can he play as a left wing? Oh, it's not going to show me. It's been really slow at the moment. Really slow. I was thinking of putting Nelson on the left, but could be risky. Lucas Torreira. I'm going to bring him on for Guendouzi because Guendouzi's on a yellow card. Give a bit of fitness to Torreira because we're leading the game. Mata with a free kick whipped in. David Luiz hacks it clear. Ceballos now hits it long. And we're on the attack with Aubameyang. Can we make it 4-0? Is that a penalty? Mike Dean has awarded a penalty because of VAR. Aubameyang steps up, tucks it away. 4-0. Get in, son. And I was saying about the transfers, Delafou signing for Man United, but he's lost the ball. Saka now with a drive and run. Saka, Boyaku Saka, with an absolutely beautiful goal. We lead 5-0, and this formation, I've got it to a T. This is absolutely beautiful. I'll show you Saka as well after we've seen this goal again, because it's beautiful. We won the ball, hit it long, Saka just ran with it, and, well, to be fair, De Gea left that whole left side of his goal open. That's where he was going to go. But, oh, can we make it 6? It's whipped across. Torreira picks up the ball. Whips the ball back into the box. Aubameyang's headed it over. 15 minutes left to go. But we lead 5-0. And I'm going to show you Saka now. Because I did show him in the previous episode. Look at this. 5-star potential. Great pace. 16-17. 15 for dribbling. Some of his stats have gone down. But remember, it's been pre-season. So that is why. As soon as I change the training round so it's more focused on the way that I want to play rather than the fitness of the players, obviously we'll see these stats going up. But leadership has gone up. That's one stat that's gone up to 3. So it's not gone up a lot. But 15 minutes left in this game. Can we get any more goals? I'm going to make one more sub towards the end. Reece Nelson can come on. We're not going to lose the game. And Maitland-Niles is obviously looking tired, so I'm going to take him off. There we go. Reece Nelson can come on the left wing. And there's going to be one more highlight in this game by the looks of it. Harry Maguire on the ball. Not had a great start to his Man U career in FM20 anyway. Rashford brings the ball forward and Leno's there to save it. And it looks like a comfortable 5-0 victory here at the Emirates against Man United. Shock result here so far. Mata whips the ball across. Headed a clear. It doesn't make sense. Mata whips it across now. Lindelof, Maguire, Lindelof. They're passing it around. I don't think they're going to create anything here. It's just a case of we can win the ball back and hit them on the counter-attack. Pogba looking for Rashford. Nelson heads it clear. Saka now. Again, a drive and run. He's poor pass there. And Delafeu, his header was whipped into it. I think that was Martial who was offside there. And that's the end of the game. One that I did not expect at all. 34 shots we had in that game. 15 shots on target. absolutely superb performance. Aubameyang getting his hat-trick, Saka with a goal, Xhaka with a goal, assist for Socrates and David Luiz. No one else with assists. To be fair, one of Aubameyang's and Xhaka's goals were rebounds, and the other one was a penalty as well, so that would be why. But a fantastic start to our series. And there we go, we've got 2 achievements as well, thumping and hat-trick achievement unlocked as well. But let's see when we're going to come back for the next episode. So I think it's going to be Liverpool, isn't it? We've got a Europa League game, we've got a League Cup game coming in as well, Villa, West Ham, Sheffield United, Newcastle. We should win all these games. Liverpool's going to be a big test, so that's the game that we're going to come back for. Now, to come in line with what's going on in the real world, I wanted to get your opinion on something, guys. Obviously, the series is with Arsenal, but I am an Arsenal fan. And there's been a lot of talk recently about Unai Emery losing his job, potentially, if we lose the game against Leicester, which is our next game coming up, I think, on next Saturday. But if that is the case, if he is sacked, it's hotly tipped, because he was seen at the Emirates, apparently he's been dining with RAUL, that Jose Mourinho will be coming in to become the Arsenal manager. And I just wanted to get your opinions on that. What you think about him becoming Arsenal manager if it happens? Do you think he would improve Arsenal? Do you think that all the things that he said in the past about Arsenal and Wenger, for example, being a master at failure, would you take them into consideration when deciding if to take on Mourinho or not? Because obviously he has said negative things in the past, and this is coming from a non-Jose Mourinho fan. I absolutely hate him. I don't think he's the right person for the job personally. I think he's very negative, but the things that he said were true, because we weren't winning, and Wenger needed to go, and he probably said them at the right moment. So for that point of view, I think he was right when he said that. I think potentially he could be the type of person that we need, in the fact that he's defensive. We need to become more solid. We need to have more of a winning mentality. But I just don't like him. But yeah, I just want to know your views on Jose Mourinho as manager, and if you think he would be the right appointment if Arsenal were to appoint him. So yeah, leave them in the comments, guys. As always, if you like what you've seen, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I've still got a few FM19 episodes coming out. So tomorrow you should see the final episode of my Barcelona series, and then a few days later there should be another Pollock one. Like I said, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.